Brakata Yehovah, Brakata Yehoshai, Brakata Yehovah, Brakata Yehoshai, Brakata Yehovah, Brakata Yehoshai. All praises and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yehoshai, to the ministry apostles and elders of great multitude that rule well. And salutations to the brothers also, they pushing the word in all truth and sincerity, day in and day out. Right, the hope for the left. Right? This one I brought some James Trinidad East. My name is Rai, and we just want to jump into a little topic. Right? Yeah, so this Matthew 4, verse 4, right? It said, but he answered and said, it is written, man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceeded out of the mouth of God. So, hey, you wouldn't live by bread alone, meaning that hey, you wouldn't just basically feed the your body alone, because at the end of the day, you have to feed the spirit as well, right? So, say man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceeded out of the mouth of the Most High, because the same way you have to feed, the body, the same way you have to feed the spirit, right? So you have to be, but if you in the spirit, it's through every word that proceeded out of the Most High, meaning that is what the scriptures, right? To make a good example of that, right? Ezekiel, they tell Ezekiel go and eat the whole roll. So at the end of the day, you wouldn't live by bread alone, because you will be eating these scriptures as well constantly. So what you will do is be feeding. You will be what? Be feeding. You will be feeding the spirit, right? So to go to that, Ezekiel 3 verse 3. Matter of fact, I'll start from verse 1, right? I'll start from verse 1. It says this, Ezekiel 3 verse 1. It says, moreover, he said unto me, son of man, eat that thou findest. Eat this roll. Eat this roll. So if you eat in this roll, it's not literal eat. It wouldn't be a literal eat like how you go eat meat. But you will eat this word. So what you will do is you will be eating the scriptures and feeding what? Feeding the spirit. Right? It say and go speak unto the house of Israel. So hey, and that what we do when we eat this roll, what we do is go and talk to Israel outside any highways and byways. You know? But what we doing, we eating the words of the Most High, meaning that we feeding the spirit. Right? It says, so I opened my mouth and he caused me to eat the roll. To eat the roll. They say, and he said unto me, son of man, cause thy belly to eat and thy bowels with this roll that I gave thee. Then did I eat it, and it was in my mouth as honey for sweetness. Because hey, at the end of the day, this roll is sweet. Just knowing this truth is actually an honor, right? To actually know this truth is an honor, right? But the point is that hey, he told Ezekiel in the book, so going back to Matthew 4 verse 4, right? It said, but he answered and said, it is written, man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceeded out of the mouth of God. By every word. So what we do is, because at the end of the day, it's something sweet and something bitter, right? So when you see curses and all this stuff and things that we do in the past, you know, it hits you. But you know, say, but by every word that proceeded out of the mouth. So you wouldn't be eating bread alone, you know, like a normal man. You wouldn't go in and just eat bread, eat food, and that is it. Because at the end of the day, we feeding the spirit. You know, you have to feed the spirit. You understand? Because at the end of the day, you know, if in the truth, your spirit does be calling up for new things, for lessons, you know. Things sometimes you sit on and your conscience, which is the spirit, right, telling yourself, hey, I need more, I need to do this, or where's this? Because at the end of the day, it asking for food. It asking for food. Your conscience, the spirit is asking for food, you know. Sometimes your conscience is telling you, hey, I need this breakdown, or I need to go through this, or I need to look at this at the moment. So basically, what you're doing, the spirit is actually asking you for food, right? So we're saying with Ezekiel, you know, we eat this roll. So how we feed the spirit is by every word that proceeded out of the mouth of the Messiah. That's how we feed that spirit, right? we don't feed our spirit carnally, like all men go think carnal. And we just don't live by bread alone. Meaning that we wake up in the morning, let's eat, that's to feed the body. Because that means you are spiritually dead. Because you ain't feeding that spirit. Right? Right there. So go to a scripture, you know. Yeah. So I think blue letter and it a little maintenance, so let's take a little bit. Let's see, right Isaiah 55. Alright, let's look at Isaiah chapter 55, right? That's what they say, a precept line upon line, according to the scriptures, right? So there's Isaiah 55 verse 1. It says, "Oh, everyone that thirsteth, come ye to the waters." And we know this water was talking about literal water. This water was actually talking about the words, the scriptures. Now, the proof that was going back to the proof that the water was talking about the word. Let's see if I get it here. Alright, now when you read Isaiah 55 verse 1, it says, "Everyone that thirsteth, come into the waters." Now, as I was saying, this should show that this wasn't talking about literal water, right? It was talking about the word. You go to Ephesians 5 verse 26, it says that he might be sanctified and cleanse it with the washing of the water by the word. They say washing of the water by the word. So all you cleanse yourself to by the water is the word. So the word was actually literal waters, living waters, you know. So the word is actually the water. So we mark here, that's a brief explanation. Say everyone that thirsteth, come ye to the waters, and he that had no money, come ye buy and eat, Yea, come buy wine and milk without money and without price, because basically you're not supposed to sell this word, like what these pastors and then we doing, right? We're supposed to preach this word to wake up the hope for the elect. So when he say come and eat, we also come to come and eat this word, because man shall not live by bread alone, right? So it was said, come and buy and come and eat this word, this scriptures. So to do what? It's a feed the spirit, right? It say buy wine and milk without money and without price, because when you go back to Hebrews 5:12, we tell for them that need milk, that one teacher again, the teacher bag of milk was just talking about the word, right? And what this was talking about here, the wine and milk was the word. This was the word, right? So it's not only go and buy bread alone, but the same way you come and eat this word. So man should not live by bread alone, but every word that proceeds out of the Messiah, right? You gotta feed the spirit as well, right? Verse 2, it says, "Wherefore do ye spend money for that which is not bread?" Right? He say, "And your labor for that which satisfied not. Hearken diligently unto me, and eat ye that which is good." Right? "And eat ye that which is good, and let your soul delight in itself in fatness." And basically, where your soul will delight, because it have no food. What we're basically eating is what? GMO food, right? All these chicken, all these things GMO. But where you delight yourself? When what food you will feel good? This what? This food is the scriptures. This a breakdown come like again a breakdown come like baked chicken and pie. You know, that delicacy, right? That breakdown is like that. Running through scriptures is food. So we eat that. We feed the spirit, right? We feed the spirit. You know, so we should not only live by bread, like the carnal bread, you know, the bread they make with flour, but we will eat too. And what we eat in it is the role, the scriptures, you know, to feed the spirit. That what we and we eat the Most High words because we know the scriptures is the Most High word, you know. That what we eat, right? So and we feed the spirit, right? So it's all about feeding the spirit as well too, you know. Men outside here don't want to do that. They want to feed the spirit, right? They want to feed the spirit, and you can actually see when they feed the spirit, right? Right, so yeah, so basically, hey, you know, you wouldn't, as Yahushua said, you know, it's a man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceeded out of the mouth of God. So, and we know this whole scriptures is the mouth of the Most High, right? And we have to eat that as well, and we have to feed the spirit, right? So, you know, it's a short little lesson. I hope, you know, we keep edified and we keep feeding the spirit day in and day out, right? So until next time, we say shalom, right? So first, Kalala, Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, double on the apostle and Elazar, double on the apostle and Elazar, great mercy and rule well, and salutations to the hopefully like outside in. Until then, we say shalom.